are coming at you from our living room, and you're probably watching us from your living room if
Why
you're
is
following if you're following all the guidelines out there. So we just wanted to come and I guess touch base with, as business owners in the area, touch base with reaching out to other business owners, I guess, to see if you guys can help us with any. What are you doing to bulletproof your business right now? So we're trying as much as we can. So with my yoga studio and our real estate business,
yeah.
so we're trying to, as much as we can, actually, obviously we've gone virtual with all the classes at the studio. And then with real estate, we're doing some
Virtual
changes,
listing
but not a
appointments
lot,
and
right?
virtual buyer's appointments.
Right. So what else are you guys doing to bulletproof your business that can keep, because everybody, we have to stay afloat and keep moving, and also, this too shall pass. Every storm has an end. So what can we do, I guess, to stay afloat while we get through this?
To sort of bridge the gap until the quarantine thing's lifted and everything sort of goes back to normal. And that could be
Right.
a couple of weeks or a couple of months. And everybody that owns small business know that you have to have revenue coming in somehow to make the business work, and we
Right.
can't sit here and wait for the Senate and the House to pass anything to help us, so we have to figure out a way to make things work for us.
Right. So even with real estate, which is, I mean, just the comfort of knowing it, is we have done a lot of virtual. We've had a lot of virtual, so to speak. I mean, now they're called virtual clients, but before it was just they were out of state clients,
Absentee owners, buyers
owners,
buying from another
right.
state that never even come until the day of closing, which
Right.
may become more of the norm because people still have to buy and sell regardless of the type of market.
Right.
And we want to make sure you know that our doors are open. We're a fully functioning team. We're just working remotely as a team, and we can assist with all those things.
Yeah. So we've had a little bit of this on the spectrum, right? So I've had some showings decline because sellers don't want people walking through their houses or their homes. I've had sellers pull their houses off the market because they just don't want to deal with this, or they need somewhere to quarantine while they're, they need to just be home. We've had some people full force ahead because baby's coming, job relocations are happening. So there's all types of different scenarios that we're still kind of having to deal with, and we're finding creative ways. We're finding ways that we've used in the past that we're going back to. We're finding ways that new things that we could do. There's a lot more technology, right? That
Right.
helps us
Last
with
time
that.
there was a major shift in the real estate market was 08, 2009, 2008, 2009, and it's just completely different technology platforms that we have to work off of now,
Right.
where we don't necessarily have to be face to face with too many people to close a lot of business, to be quite frank.
Yeah. So what are we doing with our real estate business that can still help you if you have to sell? We're excited to help you if you still have to move forward with some kind of sale through whatever is happening right now. So our staff is still up and running, fully functioning. Most of them work from home anyway, so that was already remote. So there hasn't been any kind of disruption as far as the business goes.
I mean, I negotiated a sales contract today. We had a
Mhm.
closing earlier this morning. So the real estate market is up and running. If you have to, if the urgency's there and you have to buy or sell, there's a possibility.
So
for us to do
closings
business.
were just, unfortunately we couldn't attend with the client, so they're separating people, which was very
Right.
strange.
Separating the buyer and the
But
seller
we
in
made
separate
it work.
rooms.
We dropped off the paperwork that was necessary. We left the things that, the keys the clients needed. All that was there, and they just had
Even
the
closing
exchange.
gifts were sitting there
Even
waiting for
closing
them.
gift. It's not very warm and personal, but it was there and it happened, and everybody was relieved to know because they still had to move and they still had to make that happen. So we just want to, I guess, let you know as far as real estate goes for us. Yes, there's going to be bumps in the road and things are about to get maybe a little bit more challenging. But for one, we've been through this before. He more so than I. I wasn't really in the business back then. I was just kind of getting
Certainly,
in.
I made a name for myself in the real estate industry in the greater New Orleans area when the market turned. When half the agents got out of the business after 90 days is when I sort of sunk my teeth into the business and started to figure out how to buy or sell and
Yeah.
work with customers. And that 2008 to 2010 put me in position to be closing upwards of 250
Yeah,
units
and did
a
you
year.
say, we say a lot off camera, so with all due respect, that you said something like, if you need to have an agent right now, you need to have an agent who
that
knows
knows
what
what
they're
the
doing.
heck they're
You
doing
have to know
to navigate the challenges of the market.
right now.
Absolutely. I don't
Yeah.
care if it's me. I certainly would hope it was my
One of us,
team.
right.
But you need to make sure somebody has experience, has been there, done that before, and can hold your hand every step of the way because it's not going to be an easy process.
Right, somebody who's familiar with the process for one, and that can get you through these more challenging ways of getting there. And then for the studio, we're just going virtual with a lot. So we're learning. Elizabeth and I are learning a lot. My business partner, a lot of the technology that we've talked about for years doing this. Wouldn't it be great if? Wouldn't it be cool if we could? And then we never
guess
did.
what? You
And then we
can.
got like pushed into it. And there's challenges, and if you know of a great microphone we can use for filming,
Put it in the
or any of
thread.
the filming equipment, there are so many different things out there we're researching and trying to kind of get it up there. And then obviously Zoom has been the one platform we're using just because that was readily available. But what else would you recommend we use, even if it was for meeting with clients?
We're
I
even
think
using Zoom just for our
team
real estate
meetings right
side,
now.
team
Those have been
meetings,
great. Yeah.
customers. We'll do FaceTime,
Tips and
Zooms,
tricks.
things
I
like
think
that.
somebody shared, I found that Zoom has filters now, so if you wanted to put that when you're meeting a client, there's some beauty filters on there.
Oh, God. Well, realtors are all about looking good. They'll have pictures from 20
I'm just
years
saying, if
ago.
you're going to be on there and record it, it might as well be filtered. Anyways, so just like we have a ring light on right now, it's not for nothing. So that's it. So share your ideas for bulletproofing a business. Let us know if you need any help navigating real estate right now.
We're always here
Even
to
if,
help.
even if I think we're taking in also meeting clients virtually online, like over the phone, or taking lots of listing appointments over the phone.
We listed 2 houses last week and didn't even go to the house.
No.
We were virtually walked
So
through
you
the
can
house
just
on FaceTime.
video,
and
yeah.
answered all their questions, decided on a price, sent them the paperwork to DocuSign. It
Yeah,
was done.
everything
We're
is
sending the photographer
everything
over
is
this week.
online. So everything, the photographer goes when you're not there, so it doesn't have to be that kind of, you know, you don't have to be there, obviously. And then if you're not ready to list right now, but you want to get the paperwork, because I think when it does
Yeah,
shift,
but you heard Trump talking all about the thing's going to explode. Once we
Right.
get out of this thing, the economy's going to explode back the other direction. It always does.
right?
So you want to be on the cutting edge of that. So you don't want to waste a week or 2 or 3 weeks. Do that now. So we're prepared to go to hit the go button the day that things get.
So we'll get you in, right, everything's gonna be ready to go before we do that, and then, I guess any questions you have, even if you're not ready to go right now, like we said, just to get that ready and get that off your mind, that those are the steps that you need to take, and that will be ready when it is time, when everything shifts back for right now.
So what do we need to do to wrap up?
That's it, that's all
That's
we're
it.
doing.
We're here if you need us. Let us know if we can help. If you have any ideas for us to expand our business or have questions you want to bounce
Definitely
off
can
other
use
small
it.
business owners, let's use this as a platform.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Cool.
Thanks.
See ya.